All right, I am live. Welcome back to the Fit Body Secrets podcast with this week's Fit Body Short. And these are just short little snippets of evidence of evidence. I can't even talk right now. And I'm live, so I can't re-record this. I've got to get used to this. These are just short little episodes that I put out to hopefully help you guys out with being more successful in your journey. And this week's Fit Body Short, and I'm so stumbling on my words right now because I just fucked that all up. God, I love you, Scott, for making me do this shit live. So this week's Fit Body Short is about doing hard things, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, making myself uncomfortable, going live on social media. And I'm actually testing out this new microphone. Well, it's actually not a new microphone. It's one that I've had for a while, but I wanted to know how the sound quality is different from using this microphone from using my computer microphone to hopefully help you guys out. So this week's Fit Body Short is all about doing hard things. And here's the reason why I want to talk about this is because a lot of people think that like macro tracking is really hard. It's frustrating when you're first learning something new. It seems like it's just one more thing you have to do in your day. And I'm just going to use macro tracking as one example, but there's a lot of things in life that we have to do that are difficult. And we are often also looking for a solution to maybe a different alternative for making those things a little bit easier for us. There's got to be a better way of doing these things because it's so hard. There are times where maybe the way we're doing things isn't very efficient. We have faster ways of doing things, but today I want to really break down this concept of like choosing your hard, okay? Because here's the deal, okay? Why do we do macro tracking? This is just one example. Is because, well, maybe you've been frustrated that you've been trying to lose weight for a long time and you can't seem to figure out what works and what doesn't. And by taking the time to dial in your nutrition and actually calculating things and making sure that you're keeping yourself accountable to the same nutrition every single day, we can now tweak things. So now the frustration of being stuck with not seeing results is gone, but you're met with the frustration of, okay, well, now I've got to track my food and I've got to be accountable to those things. So it's where this choosing your hard concept really came from. And here's the deal, guys, is we can be stuck where we're at. We can keep dealing with the frustration of not getting results. And that is really hard. It's hard to wake up every single morning knowing that you want things to be different for yourself, knowing that you want to look better, you want to feel better. Maybe you're trying to develop a better routine in the gym and you find there's always things that get in the way, and you're looking for, this perfect time when things are going to come into congruency and you're going to be able to just nail it and you're going to be able to get it. But that doesn't ever come. We have to sometimes choose our heart. And the macro tracking is just one example. Let's just say, for instance, you are trying to develop a better workout routine and you know that your schedule is crazy. And you know that you want to be able to work out, but you know that it's also going to require you to get up an hour early and start to getting up and getting the workout done before your day starts. That's a hard thing to change. But it's also hard to know that like every single day you're just wasting another day of trying to figure out when you're going to fit the workout in throughout the day. So when it comes to choosing your hard, you have to ask yourself this: what is worse? Doing the hard work to get you where you want to be, or being stuck with your at and dealing with the hard work of like constant frustration and doing the same thing over and over again and getting the exact same result and having to face that thing every single day. And I'm still mad at myself for stumbling on my words when I first started this episode because that's totally messed me all up. But that's the main thing that I want you guys to get out of this episode today, is that like we have to sometimes realize that the things that we're going to do that we want to achieve are going to require hard things. Nobody in life is successful by doing things the easy way. And if you're searching for the easy way, I'm going to be honest, the easy way is usually not the right way. Usually the easy way leads you back to having to do things all over again, which ends up taking more time, more energy, and more effort. So do it right the first time. Choose the hard that you know is the right path to getting you where you want to be. And that usually requires doing the things that actually are very, very uncomfortable in the beginning, because that's where progress is made. So hopefully this short little fit body short was up to your guys' standards, even though I stumbled on my words, said fuck a few times, and got it done. Sometimes we got to do hard things. And today that was me. Also, I'm curious to know how the quality of my little microphone is. So if you guys are listening and the microphone sounds better than my usual podcast, let me know that too, because I am curious about that. Short little episode today, guys. Hopefully you all are getting ready for the holiday season. It is coming up before we know it. If you are in my Fit Body Secrets Facebook group, I am going to be doing a Fit Body Friendsgiving next week, and I would love to have all of you guys there. And it's going to be virtual. Don't worry, there's not going to be a bunch of food because I'm not going to make you guys come on a freaking Zoom and eat with me, but we are going to do some fun Fit Body stuff. So, and then coming up, and honestly, it's going to be here before we know it. The new year's coming up, and I am going to be launching my very next AMRAP 30 macros challenge. So I figure why not go ahead and plug those two things here while I got a couple people on. So have a great afternoon, you all, and I will see you next week.